Hi everybody, this video was going to be my original first video for this evening, but for some reason, and I don't know what it is, YouTube got hung up and just kept processing and processing and processing. I was like, forget it, I'll just delete the other video, and I'm just going to shoot this one again. I was initially going to, and just to kind of elaborate on something I said on a previous video, excuse me, the first two. I said I was going to shoot definitely 2 videos. Maybe even a third or a fourth. But obviously, I'm shooting 3 tonight for sure. Well, this video is what, like I said before, was going to be my first video. This one's about somebody, getting to ride the lightning. Like I did in the first video I shot earlier tonight and I've done previously, I've got an article here that I'm going to read pretty much verbatim about what happened, okay? And this is another crime and punishment type thing. And this actual article that I'm reading from comes from Cincinnati, Ohio's Channel 5 actual web page here, and I'm going to read it more or less verbatim and then make commentary on it, okay? And matter of fact, I got to talking about this in text messages with an acquaintance of mine who I like a lot, and my husband absolutely thinks the world of this guy. It's a guy friend of my husband's. But here's the article. It's called Local Killer Put to Death for 1983 Slaying. This was initially posted this morning at 9:46 a.m. and updated at 11:40 a.m. local time, Kentucky time, or Cincinnati time, whatever you want to call it. And it reads like this. Lucasville, a man who killed a delivery driver in Claremont County nearly 2 decades ago, was put to death by the state of Ohio today. Michael Buki, 48, died shortly after 10:53 a.m. I'm having problems telling time. 10:53 a.m. after he recited the rosary and other Catholic prayers for 17 minutes, prison officials say. The man the media dubbed the homicidal hitchhiker lost appeals before both the U.S. Supreme Court on Wednesday and the Ohio Supreme Court on Thursday. Buki terrorized the Cincinnati area in a 3-week shooting spree along local roads in 1983. One Ohio man was killed, while another one and an Indiana man were wounded. Buki has since expressed remorse, and one of his surviving victims asked that Buki be spared the death penalty. Well, I'll tell you something, I absolutely do not unconditionally feel sorry for this guy. I'm of the opinion that, when you commit these crimes, and I've said it before and I've not been shy about saying it, if you commit crimes that a jury of your peers feels that you need to pay the ultimate price for your crimes, which is your death, then you need to take responsibility for it and man or woman up and die. I mean, unless, of course now in this day and age, and like I told in a previous video, they could prove unequivocally, scientifically speaking, with DNA or whatever, that yes, you did it. Or no, you didn't. I mean, if they prove that you're innocent later with DNA or something, and it gets down to, the wire and you're about ready to ride the lightning, that's one thing, but, I mean, I really feel that, if they convicted you and they can unequivocally prove that, yeah, you did it, that you should take responsibility for it and die. Or get life in prison. I mean, like, if that guy, Buki, had just shot those 3 people, I'm sure he would have either served, a very short prison sentence and probably be out of prison now, or he'd still be parked in a jail cell for the rest of his life, and not be dead. But, considering that he killed somebody and shot a couple of other people, you know, and a jury of his peers decided, you know, he needed to pay for his crimes with his life, then that's how those chips fell, you know. I don't feel sorry for this guy at all. I mean, he was convicted by a jury of his peers, and that's what they decided, so that's how that bird flew, or the chips fell, or whatever. But, anyway, it's just totally wrong. And I hope the guy, you know, realizes that he seriously hurt people before he died. I can't say, of course. Nobody will know for sure. Let me even look in here and see. You know, I mean, yeah, it says here he expressed remorse, sincere remorse, but I'm sure that the one victim's family were like, up yours, you know. You had a chance to not do this, but you did anyway, and you ended up taking away our loved one's life, you know, and like they did in Babylonian times, it's eye for an eye, and tooth for a tooth. Well, anyway, folks, I'm going to pause here because I think I've got a fourth video that I want to shoot, okay? So hang on.